All right, folks, here's my second new army in 4 months. The only models that made its way to this army from my Assault Marine army, which was the last one that I showed you, was, I believe, the Squad of Death Company. This one is pretty much new, so let's take a run through. I have a squad of Assault Intercessors here on foot, joined by none other than Mephiston. I have my 10-man death company. However, this time they are being led by Lemart. I've got a 6-man Blade Guard veteran squad being led by a Judiciaire. I've got a 5-man Incursor squad. I haven't totally decided how I'm going to play them. Either Incursor or Infiltrator, depending on whichever war gear I want to give the commanders. I kind of like the icon of the angel on that guy, the Judiciaire. But if I want that, then I don't have enough points for that squad to be a Infiltrator squad. So I need to play around with that and see what works best. So here we go. A Vindicator. A 5-man Intercessor squad. They're here because they do sticky objective. They can start the game on an objective, then jump into transport and move on to the next and leave it, and I'll still own it. So that's kind of handy. We'll see how that plays out. And they will be traveling in their ride, their repulsor. I have a squad of scouts over here and another squad of scouts over here. Fantastic buy at 65 points. I'll talk about them in a second. A repulsor gladiator lancer. And the creme de la creme, the Land Raider Redeemer. Inside that thing will be Mephiston and his retinue of Assault Intercessors. And the Blade Guard veterans with the Judiciaire. Pretty straightforward army list. The Redeemer and the Vindicator will move up to the center of the board with their payload of Intercessors with Mephiston, and these guys who are fairly survivable, and they'll do what they do. Meanwhile, the repulsor is laying down fire, and the intercessors are taking objectives. And I have 2 scout squads and a Phobos squad here. So the captain, the Phobos captain, allows me to pull them off the table at the start of the game and redeploy them or put them into reserve. So I'm going to play with that. I kind of like that little trick, that little mechanic, and we'll see how that plays. And the death companies, they're if they can survive the first turn, they're terribly nasty. The trick is getting them to survive. So deep striking them and using the stratagem to let them come down in my opponent's turn is definitely going to be key for them. There you go. My second new army in like 4 months. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the pain. The most I can bring here with the Blood Angels. I need to get the Sanguinor going in this list. I don't know. We'll see. There's some big rumors about for Blood Angels for this summer. Hopefully, maybe. There is an open slot there this summer. And my hope is the Blood Angels will get the same kind of treatment that the Deathwing, the Dark Angels got. Only I'm hoping we'll get the long-rumored mid-edition box set. Like a Blood Angels versus like a second big release, a second big box set. So hopefully this summer will be a big summer of Blood Angels love. lots of rumors out there for what might be coming. So hopefully they will drag the Blood Angels off the bottom of the competitive list because they are not very high. I mean, a Blood Angels army versus a Space Marine army. This is being played as Blood Angels because I've got Mephiston and Lamart in there. So versus just being a regular old Space Marine. I am taking the Gladius Task Force for now. I haven't decided. I got to play some games to see how it plays. I will be playing more games and broadcasting some live battle games, some live games, and uploading some games to YouTube. So I hope you like this. I have another one, another Vindicator. He is still in progress, though. There he is. For when I feel like running 2 of those things. What else is over here in my work of the Shame Alley? There's a Librarian Dreadnought hiding. Furioso. A vintage metal Dreadnought. There's my Tycho. There's a Captain. And there's a Sanguinor. A whole lot of corpses and ripped apart dudes. A whole lot of things in progress. All the paints and the mess. All the paints. So much going on in there. Look. There's an old pin from Golden Demon. Here's what is this? Golden Demon finalist pin. From Games Day 2009, I think it says. So much here. The airbrushing station. All right, well, I'll do a full video of my workstations later. So here it is, the new Jawaballs Blood Angels army.